What up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. I am your host, Mike Fury, and I make informative videos just like this one. So please hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any future content. And boy, have I missed you guys. It has been a very sick post-vacation for me. So finally, I'm at the point in the sickness where it's no longer affecting my voice. It's no longer affecting my mood. It is allowing me to actually proceed and make videos again. So thank you very much. It was weird. It just came out of nowhere. I just got back, got sick, sniffles, my sinuses were all acting up. My voice was shot. And I'm still dealing with a little bit of it, but I'm at the later processes of it. But not to bore you guys with my life and my health, I have been playing a lot of Marvel Snap, and as you read the title of the video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to build your deck. And the way that we're going to do this is simple. We're going to use the BFF system: balance, focus, and finishers. So let's start off with balance. Balance is going to be basically, you want a very good combination of, I'll give you guys this random deck that I just created. Not my go-to deck, but random deck that I created. You're going to want a nice balance of 1 to 4 stars, right? The reason why 1 to 4 stars is because anything 5 and above is finisher territory. Those are your headliners. Those are your mainstays. We will talk about them in a bit. But you want a nice combination of 1 to 4 stars. You can do 1 4-star and have a couple 3 stars, depending on what kind of build you're trying to make, which is why we're going to get into focus as well. But you can have like 3 1-stars, 1 2-star, 2 3-star. Like, you want a good balance of that, because those are going to be the cards that get played first, and those kind of set the tone. They make the tempo. So depending on what you're trying to do, the balance of your cards, your deck, are going to be very helpful. Now, if you're trying to be a disruptor, you're going to want to pick particular cards. A disruptor means that you're basically going to want to stop whatever the other person's doing from doing it. So Korg, being able to throw a rock into the other person's deck, that's a disruptor. Having Mantis draw a card from their deck, that's a disruptor. But you take guessing to play Mantis, though. You gotta be smart to play Mantis. Iron Fist, being able to move, but this is different. Now, he's not a disruptor, but he can move cards from one location to the other, which is dope. Iceman, disruptor, give a random card a +1. That might be the difference of them being able to play their finisher and them not being able to play it, right? A good Iceman, like if they have it in their deck and they freeze their finisher, it makes it hard. So if you're trying to be a disruptor, gotta find the disruptor cards. Those are like Scarlet Witch. Oh, Lord have mercy. Scarlet Witch and House of M variant. You guys don't understand how much I love this card. Even though I don't use her. I'm not really using the disruptor deck with a Scarlet Witch. I'm not using a disruptor deck right now, period. I'm using a discard deck, really, mainly. Now, you could do a bunch of ways. There's like so many different variants. You could do a power plus build. You could do a isolation build, like where you lock down locations. Storm is a good place. Oh, if you want to, continuing with the ruin theme, Rhino just destroys a complete another location and turns it into ruin. Like, that's a disruptor. So if somebody's playing towards the strength of a location and you got Rhino, boom shakalaka, you just ruin everything that they were doing. Like, certain cards, destroy cards, discard cards, draw cards. Now let's jump onto focus. Your focus is going to be what your deck is trying to accomplish here. Are you a discard card person? Do you have a particular knack for disruption? Do you have a particular knack for isolation, attack power? It all depends. Like, you can have a deck of just a bunch of people that don't have any, like, let's go ahead and do it. They don't have any abilities. They're just pretty strong cards. With 0, this is a 0 ability deck. We're gonna go and we're gonna come over here. No abilities. The Thing, clobbering time. No problem whatsoever. The Thing could get things done. The Hulk is another one. Hulk smash, no ability. You can have your own no ability deck. Shocker, Cyclops. There's not too many cards that are no ability, but you could definitely find some. Now, I don't think it's the best deck, but your focus needs to lean upon what you're trying to do at the time, because you can be like me and have a bunch of different decks. As you guys can see, reveal deck, ongoing deck, power plus deck, discard deck, Deck 5, Deck 5, I don't even know what Deck 5 is. Deck 5, I just made it just for the hell of it because it looks cool. But anyways, yeah. You can do whatever you want as long as you understand what you're trying to accomplish, who you're trying to summon, what you're trying to do to get these W's. That's your focus. Whatever it is, if you want to unleash carnage and have multiple people get discarded so he can get +8 power, do it. If you want to, let me go ahead and get out this filter. If you want to be able to summon a powerful Apocalypse because he gets +4 every time you discard him, you can do that. But he comes back every single time. You can't kill Apocalypse from the hand. You can do that, but it all depends on what you're trying to do. Okay? Now, to my favorite part of the video. They're your finishers and headliners. We already talked about 1 through 4 and how you need a good balance about 1 costing 1 cards, cost 1, cost 2, cost 3, cost 4 cards. Now, we're going to get into the finishers. Now, your finishers are going to be your 5 cost card and your 6 card cost because they kind of in a certain way have to feed off of each other. I'll give you guys an example of what I personally love to do. Now, this, at the same time, it doesn't mean you can't have certain cards feed off of each other, knowing very well how to use your best card. So I'll give you guys 2 examples. So number 1, if you want to do if your focus is a reveal deck, right? Your main star is going to be Odin. Why? Because Odin procs their ability again after he does it. Your second headliner, your finisher and your headliner should be, whoops, wrong card. Should be, if your headliner is Odin, should be White Tiger. Or, no, because Iron Man would be the coupling of Onslaught. I'll give you guys a couple combinations. So Odin on one side and then put Tigress. Why? Because Tiger on her on reveal summons a 7 power Tiger. So now you just got 7 on 7 on 2 separate locations. Really strong combination, at least early on in level 400. Some of you guys are like at level 800, level 1000. I don't know what you guys are doing, but breathe. Point is, yes, that would be a powerful combination. Onslaught is another one. Like legit, I'm gonna go through all of my favorite cards, all 4 of my favorite finishers. Onslaught is the second one. Onslaught, double your ongoing effect at this location. This is going to be an ongoing headliner. So you're going to look for other ongoing cards that get stronger because he will proc it a second time. You'll double it at your location. This is super strong. So you can do, like, let's say they have a Hulk in their hands or an Infinite or an Infinite. If you got the Iron Man Onslaught combination, total power is doubled, then you double it on top again. That's 4, like, just put that, like, and then Mean Mug right afterwards, like, yeah, take that. You get that combination properly, it's legit. You could also do it with Claw, but Claw's a little bit tricky because Claw, he usually does it to the right of him. So if you do it to the right and there's nothing on the right, so you basically force him to either get to play left or the middle. If you do that and then you proc them again, yes, that means that you're trying to take over the middle and take over with the minuscule power of Onslaught, because they're not super strong cards, but their effect is so powerful that that's what you're able to do, right? So Onslaught Iron Man is another good combination. You could do Blue Marvel and Onslaught. There's a couple of different combinations that you could possibly do, but Iron Man and Onslaught is one of my personal favorites, right? You could also do Spider-Woman too, as well. Spider-Woman being able to, like, -1 on the field again, bruh. Like on the opponent's side, super strong. Now, that would be another combination. Another really good combination, and I'm going to show you guys a couple good combinations. You can do Apocalypse and Sif. And she'll always kill Apocalypse in your hand every single time. Every single time. Now, there's other cards that complement this. Sif is a level 3 though, right? So you need to find another level 5 card if you want to have a level 5 card. It's not, it's not an obligation. You can decide whether or not to have it or to not have it. But I like to go with, if I go with Apocalypse, I'll do Xavier to be a little bit of disruptor so I can lock down in one location. But the problem is that sometimes using Sif, using discard cards gets discarded. Professor X gets discarded. Swordmaster is another one of my favorites that I like to couple with with a Apocalypse, because there's a chance that he might discard Apocalypse, which makes him stronger, makes him come back even more powerful. Like, there's certain discard cards. So Apocalypse, even though he doesn't have a right-hand man, at least I haven't found him yet. Maybe somebody could tell me in the comment section who to couple with him. But he is really good, and there's a bunch of other cards that you can couple with the whole discard deck. Where is that level? One of my favorite level 2 cards, Swarm. If you discard him, he comes back and costs absolutely 0. Puts 2 of them in your hands, and then you can play them both. Like, there's some legit cards that legit combinations that you can make. Now, finally, this is going to be a weird combination that I'm going to give you guys, but I absolutely love this. Having the Infinite and having Sunspot. 2 of my favorite cards right now. Infinite I just recently got, so I wasn't able to like power him up. But as you can see, Sunspot, animated background, absolutely love him. Oh, I didn't show you guys my Apocalypse. My Apocalypse is 1 level away from Infinity. I don't know if there's a level above Infinity, but yeah, 1 level away. He's up there. But Sunspot is also another one of my favorite cards to use. Why? Because to play the Infinite, you have to forfeit the round before. To be able to play him, you can't play level 6 cards. Level 5 cards, I apologize. On regular circumstances. Level 5 cards won't get played. So what happens with all that energy after you can't play it? Goes directly to Sunspot. Because he gets energy +1 per energy that is unspent. That's a weird combination, but it works really, really, really well. So that would be a weird combination. Other than that, I still to this day do not know what other headliner to put at level 4 for him. For him, I do not know. Honestly, again, you guys could tell me, but as of this very moment, that is one of my favorite combinations then. But point is, you need to pick who your headliners are. That's basically what I'm trying to tell you guys. Pick who your headliners are, understand what they're trying to do, understand how to couple them with other cards. You could always have the Hulk as a headliner. He's super strong at 12, at 6 cost and 12 power. Super strong, but you can always counter certain cards with certain powers. Like, there's ways to get these dubs, and all you got to do is find them. But it all starts with your headliner. Whatever card you are trying to have be your leader, that card is going to set the tone for all the other cards, and the other cards need to work off of each other to be able to make your card as special as it can possibly be, because they're all cool, all of them. Spectrum's pretty good in the right hands. Heimdall, they're all really good. The level of balance in this game is impeccable, but at the same time, it all depends on how you played and what other cards you have placed surround them. That is why BFF is my favorite system. Balance, focus, and finishers. And that is it for today, guys. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys found this video informational, helpful, or if you just wanted to come see my hand and just basically be like, oh, I'm gonna create a counter so I can beat him. Either way, it's all good, you guys. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. If you're new and you want to see more videos like this, hit the subscribe button, and make sure to support the channel in any way, shape, or form. Amazon link, Epic creator code down in the comment section below. I'm sorry, down in the description below. I drew a blank. But anyways, you guys, you could also follow me on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram. Links are down in the description below, along with my Patreon. Do consider supporting me there. $1 a day keeps the landlord away. I'm your host, Mike Fury. It's been a complete pleasure. Until next time, Mike, off. Boy, it's good to be back.